Michael is not an Afton. I can hear the what the fuck from the Snap community, and yeah, this is crazy, but I you have this theory in my mind for a whole month. I'm like, fuck it, let's just throw it to the wall to see if it stick. Hello everyone, I am Migalto, an indie developer and fine as a Freddy fan who just want to share this theory. Now, without taking more time, let's begin. Why I say that Michael is not an Afton? Because we have a characteristic trait of William in the books and the movies. He was a kidnapper before killing kids. I know that recently dual process theories say this could be that he kidnapped crying child to save his ass from the police. It's possible, but I don't think that counts as kidnapping. He did it to save his ass. In the books and the movie, we clearly see he kidnapped a child outside of his family. On the books, we see William kidnapping Sammy, and in the movie, we saw William kidnapping Garrett, but we have not seen it on the games, right?
As the sun sets, so also does another chapter in the saga of love lost between Vlad and his distressed mistress. Can they be reconciled? Can their love rise again? That and more happening now.
The immortal and the restless is interesting. We don't have a clear interpretation of this. We have one in which this represents the Afton family and shows how good William was manipulating everyone, and we have another one in which Clara, the wife, represents Michael as the security logbook show. These are valid, and again, we don't have a solid interpretation that everyone can agree, but after doing some really outside the box thinking, like this is the box and over here is the thinking, I have an interpretation for this one. First, Clara at no point refers the baby as hers. She always says you.
You need to see your son!
I watched this at least 10 times. I'm sure at no point she refers the baby as her. The only mention is Vlad saying that the baby eating a cat came from Clara's family, but this can be sarcasm from Vlad, meaning that Clara is not the mother of the baby. Even at the end, the narrator say,
But what about the baby?
meaning that even Clara and Vlad are back together, it does not solve the baby problem, which I guess is a call to think what about the baby is not solved, which I would say that Vlad is not his father. We can think that Blood is his father because he is a vampire, but we need to remember that vampires can turn a regular human into a vampire by biting them. So this could mean that the baby is not from Blood. Blood kidnapped him and made him a vampire, meaning that William kidnapped Michael at an early age and could have raised him as his son. But why William will do something like that? This can be a theory of its own, but I don't know if I make another one in the future. So let's at least explain it here. Something that the community might not have dig into in detail is the mind of William Afton. I can only remember talking about this in Mappack's big timeline. But I think that William, instead of killing because of anger, I think the moment that crying child died, he snaps and lose control of himself. Just like Homelander on The Boys, we say that he's going through a lot mentally, and he snaps and take everything in his hand. But what can William Afton been going through that make he snaps? Let's dig into William Afton past. First, how a serial murder is born. It can have many reasons. A person could be crazy, have satisfaction in killing somebody, but according to this article from the FBI, child neglect is a factor that can contribute. But how did William was neglected? Let's say that William Afton born in the 1940, and what happened in the 1950? The Korean War, baby. A war in which the United States draft its citizens to join the war, meaning that it's perfectly possible that William Afton's father, Grandpa Afton, was drafted into the war and pretty sure he did not come back. The effects of William losing his father are catastrophic according to the National Institute of Health. The loss of a father can have several health consequences in a child, ranging from schizophrenia to major depression and suicide. Maybe this is one of the nails in William Afton's past. Psychologically, he was not okay, and any child wants to have his father and can be jealous of everyone having a happy family. With this, we might understand why William is such a family guy. He's not a bad person. He just wants to have a family that he loves. Another nail that can make William snap is the pressure to help his mother. I'm pretty sure that the Afton were not good financially. Just a single mother working to take care of her child is hard no matter the time. And that can cause William wanting to be successful, making him study and go to college for an engineering degree. He's smart, demonstrated later in the timeline with the fun times, and he's going to do anything to get money and finally be stable and maybe have more time with his mother. But another tragedy will hit William. The Vietnam War. Is William born in the 1940 and the United States entered the Vietnam War in 1965? William is on the perfect age to go to work, and unlike his father, he came back. But like any war, he suffered a lot. The Vietnam War is known in history for being horrible, causing a lot of people who go back several trauma, causing them PTSD. I am pretty sure that William has trauma for it. Is it possible for him not have to? Putting another nail in William. Um, and I am pretty sure that if he was not psychologically unstable after the Vietnam War, he was. Now William is back with traumas and with a degree in engineering. What will he do? Like in his childhood memories, going to a cheap circle with his mother to see a dancing bear, he have a mission: make a place where everyone can enjoy for cheap, a place where fantasy and fun comes to life. He designed the spring lock suit, an open fast bear family diner, and it's successful that even competitors will come and they will have no sympathy for Afton. After this, he has some money but not enough, so he will overwork until he have enough. However, a rival restaurant born in which their animatronics are more charismatic and where a bear changed enough to avoid copyright are taking the spotlight, making Afton lose money which didn't suit him well, because as established he has pressure to be successful to have a family, and he might think if they are playing dirty by copying his character, he will play dirty too. He stalks his competence. He stalks Henry Emily, the owner of the rival restaurant. A small parenthesis here, I did not know where to put this, but on the movies, William kidnapped Garrett on their family vacation, meaning that at some point he stalked Garrett's family and got this information, meaning he is also a stalker. William saw that Henry have a happy family, making him even more mad at them, jealous because Henry have a family that William desired to have, so he stalked them to see if he can use something to boost the revenue of the restaurant, but he forgets about it. He stalked them to ruin the happy family that he is jealous, and at the first opportunity to take a small male kid of the Emily's family, he took it and raised him to finally have the family that he desired. Why make Michael Henry's son, the child that William kidnapped? Because this gives William more motivation to do it. Ruin the happy family of the rival restaurant owner and have the satisfaction to finally have a family, and this could make sense of the phrase that Henry said.
Wound first inflicted on me.
Because we know in Hell Wanted 2 that Charlie was the last kid to be killed. So if Henry have those schematic of Williams Cooper, he needs to have gone to Williams' place to get all that he could, including those schematic and maybe figuring out that he kidnapped his child. He might not recognize Michael as his child. Maybe he thinks like Charlie William just killed him, not knowing that his son lived. This also can help the dual process theory because, as MatPat points out, that why send Michael to die if he keep it alive this long? Because Michael is not Afton Blood. After crying child death, William snapped all his trauma plus this, William breaks mentally, erasing any family values and morals that he had. All because this kid, Michael, destroyed the family that Afton took so much to build. He will not be satisfied killing him. He will torture him until he is satisfied, and he will not doubt to kill him if it helps his new purpose to bring crying child back to life. Wow, this was a long one. It's the first time that I read a 3 pages script, and I hope it's not the last one. Thanks everybody for staying until the end. I really appreciate it. Is this a good theory? Maybe it can fit the snap lore? I don't think so. This theory is crazy. You just saw it, but I really have fun making it. I'm proud of it. So thanks everybody for staying until the end. If you can allow me to take 2 minutes more of your life, I will appreciate it. As the beginning I said, I am an indie developer currently making my own game. It's called Cyber Survival, and I am making this channel to basically gather an audience to promote this game when I have it ready. I don't have much right now because I began it like 3 months ago with a team of 3 people, 2 friends and I. So if you can subscribe, I will really appreciate it. And if this video gets popular, I will make a video talking about my game and more theories. I really have fun making this one and have some more theories in the mind that we can share. So thanks everyone for staying here, and I hope to see you soon. Migalto out. And I am sorry if you had a hard time understanding me. I know that my English is terrible, but I will put some subtitles so you don't have a hard time understanding me. Hopefully, because my grammar is not good either.